Well, about 20 years ago, somewhat in conjunction with Lewis and Clark Bicentennial, we decided to pick up the game as far as our river time. The story goes, we did a lot of amateur paleontology, and we were way out in the northwest, somewhere in Idaho, digging fossils, and we stopped at a overlook, some river overlook. And we stopped and we're standing there, and I turned to my wife and it's like, you know, we got the fourth biggest river in the world in our backyard and we don't take advantage of it. And so we made a conscious switch. We had a john boat, then a very small houseboat, then a medium-sized houseboat, and then we got this.
One of the first persons I talked to before I became involved in this property was Roger. And I knew that he was an accomplished riverman, and also he was very familiar with the scenario down here at Cooper's. So I got volumes of information from Roger.
It's certainly been on the job training. When we acquired this boat, I had actually never been at the wheel of it. We took off 1,200-mile trip. Kind of learned on the way. It's a cliche, but it is somewhat of a labor of love. Certainly a lot of labor involved in keeping it going. We've done a lot of boating, just my wife and me and an engineer. Nowadays, I prefer to have 3 crew in addition to Barb and me. This is the more desirable direction. It takes us a week to get from the Mississippi to here in the spring. In the fall, when we head back down for the winter, it takes 3 days.
But you know, it's just great to have him as part of what we're doing. He's kind of my advisor, you know, say, hey Roger, this is what I'm thinking of doing. Give me your input and stuff like that. So his background is really, really helpful to me when I'm trying to make the moves that I'm making down here. And plus the added attraction is the Joseph LaBarge gets to hang out right here at Cooper's Landing.